Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like yeah, 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trick and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them games, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you all had a fantastic day. It's now the third trading day of the year, and it's our third green day of the year. Big time win today, guys, on that snowflake short. We talked about it yesterday. If you were on the live stream yesterday, I told you guys that we were short snowflake. That's where I made my money yesterday. We held on to some of that position, and it just absolutely cratered today. Monster move for us there. You're talking about members on the put options, about a 70% gain by the time that I exited my position, but you did go even a little bit further since I've exited my position on Snowflake. I did completely cover. I'm completely flat the Snowflake position. I feel like I might have got out of it a little early, but still, guys, just a big time win for us on Snowflake. We also have to talk about HKD because I have a very close eye on HKD right now after hours, as that stock is still sitting above a key support level around 27, 28. So I have it right in the corner of my eye on that HKD. That stock rocketing today up 200%, obviously on every single trader's radar, but right now trading at around $30. I'm keeping an eye on it. If it starts to go, we'll talk about it here. You know, I've got my stuff ready here just in case there is maybe a short squeeze there after hours that I may want to play. So I have I'm keeping an eye on that HKD, but the big runner from a couple months ago, remember that one went to like $2,500 a share, was unreal, and coming back to life today. Is it going back to $2,500 a share? No, absolutely not. But that doesn't mean we can't catch a really good trade on the name. So we're going to keep an eye on it here after hours. We got a lot to unpack and a lot to talk about today. You got the jobs numbers that are coming out tomorrow. You got initial jobless claims that came out today. The labor market is still extremely tight. It's still very strong. Between the job openings you got yesterday, between the initial jobless claims, the continuing jobless claims, the ADP report that you got today, labor market still very, very tight. But that's the month of December. We got to be talking about the real test. The real test is going to be what that number looks like in January. You got more layoff announcements today. Salesforce laying off more staff in the form of Slack this time, though 10% of Slack is being laid off, 18,000 from Amazon. So we'll see what happens with those employment numbers as you roll into January, but you have more job numbers that come out tomorrow. You're actually going to get the unemployment number tomorrow. Typically, December's numbers are pretty strong because of all the holiday seasonal jobs and everything like that. So the real test for the job numbers is going to be next month. Next month's job numbers are really going to be the real test for this market and for that labor market. I believe those numbers will start to soften. They have to. Don't be surprised when it happens. The job numbers have to soften. The labor market is still extremely unbalanced. It is so strong and unbalanced and tight to a point where it's actually unhealthy for the economy. So those numbers need to soften. So don't be surprised when they do. Keeping an eye on HKD, but I want to talk to you guys about today. Two main things we're going to talk about on this live stream. One, a lesson I think everybody needs to know, and a lot of people probably wonder about with my Snowflake trade. How do you know when to day trade something versus swing trade something, right? And what do you need to see? Even if you get into a trade and you think it's a day trade, how do you know when it's okay to hold it and have a day trade turn into a swing trade, which is pretty much what happened with the Snowflake trade. I'm going to cover with you guys a very important lesson regarding how to know when to day trade versus how to know when to swing trade a particular stock. That is a lesson we're going to cover today in this live stream. So it's going to be a damn good one. So make sure you get your pen and paper and get your notes out so you guys can follow along with that. Then, where is the market going to go out of this consolidation? We have been consolidating for the last now 3 weeks inside of this channel, just floating around this $3,800 level on the S&P. It still hasn't broken. Still hasn't broken. Maybe we get some resolution out of this channel here in the next couple of days, And then you've got the CPI inflation data. That's next Thursday. So next week is going to be absolutely insane. But maybe these job numbers, the unemployment number that comes out here tomorrow and the non-farm payroll numbers, maybe that can help move this market and break us out of this channel. But when you talk about breaking out of a channel, channels are very neutral patterns, right? Channels are very neutral. Play that channel until that channel breaks. That's what we've been talking about inside True Trading Group. And that channel has held for about 3 weeks now. Eventually, this channel is going to give. We'll talk about which way I believe this channel is going to break and how you guys can position yourselves to profit from it. So as you can see, a lot to talk about. HKD is starting to push right now as we're starting to talk. It's now starting to push up towards, it was just at 30. It's starting to push up towards 32. So like I said, we will keep a close eye on this in case this thing starts to go. Every trader you can imagine has their eyes peeled on this thing because the last time this thing started to squeeze, it had that move that took you all the way to 2,500. So traders, do not forget that type of a move that we saw. So we're going to keep an eye on this in this while we're going through this live stream here. Okay, if there's a trade on it, I'll let you guys know. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream, guys. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current head trader at True Trading Group. You guys know by now, TG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform available today. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, trade analysis, market commentary, trade ideas that can help you guys become better traders immediately. So take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams. Why should you listen to anything that I ever have to say? Good question. What differentiates me from anybody else that you see on YouTube? I did not figure this stuff out on my own in my mother's basement. I began my career working at a fund in New York City. My first job out of college. I went through a 3-month educational training program while there. That's where I learned to become the trader that I am here now today. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and an over 20-person staff, we've helped thousands of people to learn, trade, and profit consistently and achieve their goals. All right. So we take university level trading and investing courses, right? The simplified version of what I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. We pair that with premium stock market tools. We host workshops and provide mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, futures, but also for all styles of trading, whether you day trade or swing trade, or even if you're just looking at long-term investing, we do it all inside of True Trading Group. See, we take that university level curriculum and we combine it with like $5,000 worth of premium stock market tools from some of the top companies in the industry. Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, TradingView, ETNA, all these companies, we have their products on our platform at no additional cost to you. Literally saves you about $5,000 a year if you were to go and pay for these products on your own. Now, successful traders use these products. It gives them more information, helps them make better decisions, increases their chances of success. Therefore, you should use them as well. But asking somebody that's just getting started to spend $5,000 on tools is a bit much. I get that. That's why we spend years as a company building relationships with those firms so we can offer their products on our platform at no additional cost to you. You're also going to get access to over 10,000 of the TTG members, the most helpful, supportive, educated, and successful community of traders and investors you're ever going to find. You'll also, of course, get all of the trade alerts from myself and the 9 other professional trading mods at TTG that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst each of us collectively of just around 80% now going on the last 2 years. So if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. We are just almost at that 100,000 subscriber mark. Who's going to be subscriber number 100,000? That's going to be, who's it going to be? So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on any one of these live streams because we do them on a regular basis and drop golden nuggets and be free lessons each and every single day. So welcome to the True Trading Group live stream, guys. So like I said, we'll keep an eye on this HKD, but another very choppy day in the overall markets, another day where there's just not much happening in the SPY. You can see we just traded sideways. This is the intraday action on the SPY. Okay, this little box, that's what the market did today. Okay, so not too much action in the overall markets. You actually stayed within a $2.50 range. The $2.50 range on the SPY today which is one of the tightest trading ranges that we've had in quite a while. So you can see that not really too much volatility right now as we are still within. And as I pan this back, I mean, let's just take a look at this. I mean, this is the channel, okay, that we find ourselves in. And we have been stuck inside of this channel for the last couple of weeks without the market really doing much. We've just been going sideways. Ever since you really got into right before Christmas, the market's really kind of just bottomed out, baselined, been trading sideways ever since. A couple of gap ups, a couple of gap downs. Every single time you get a gap, the gap gets filled, the gap gets taken, reversed, and you're still stuck within this channel. What we've been talking to members about at True Trading Group is to really focus on staying within this channel, trading this channel until this channel breaks. And what major catalysts do we have that could potentially break us out of this range? Well, you've got some job numbers that are coming out tomorrow, and then you also have the inflation data coming out next week. That inflation data comes out, in my opinion, there's not a chance in hell that we are still inside of this range once that inflation data comes out. So I think maybe you can have maybe a couple more days of this consolidation inside this range. It's possible tomorrow's job numbers could break us out of this range, but I would say if it's not tomorrow, then most certainly by Thursday, we're out of this range and with that inflation data. So we're going to talk about that because the catalyst that breaks us out of this range is actually very important. All right, so we have a lot to go over. We're going to talk about this channel. We're also going to be talking about how to know when to day trade versus swing trade a particular stock, because it's something a lot of people struggle with, something a lot of people have questions about, and we're going to cover it. We're going to answer those questions for you guys here right now on this live stream. But before I get into that, I want to kind of set the pace and set the tone here just a little bit as we roll into the third trading day of 2023, as I continue to prepare my 2023 market outlook report that I'm going to be issuing to all of my TTG members within the coming days, for members on what I believe is going to happen and take place in 2023. Okay. What I believe is going to take place here in 2023, and what sectors that I believe are going to be my top sector pick, and the individual stocks, okay, and the individual stocks that I believe are going to be the best performers within those sectors. I did the same thing for 2022. I gave everybody a full 16-page report on exactly what I believed was going to happen for 2022. Gave everybody my top sector pick. I gave everybody the individual stocks that I liked within that sector. And that for 2022 was the energy sector. Okay, that was the energy sector for 2022. And it turned out to be the top performing sector of the entire year. Stocks like Chevron, okay, Exxon were on that list. Okay, you're talking about like Occidental, which was one that we had already owned. So I didn't actually, that wasn't a new position. Already owned that one. But then you also take a look at like Devon Energy, Pioneer, okay, ConocoPhillips. These are all stocks that I put in that 2022 market report. Other companies that I believed, and the sector that I believe was my number one sector pick. So I'm going to be going over with all of my PG members. You guys are going to be getting that report very soon. There's just not as much of a rush for 2023 as there was for 2022, because the entries that I'm looking for, I believe we have a little bit of time until the stocks that I'm looking to buy get to the prices that I am looking to jump on. All right. So that's something that members of True Trading Group are going to be getting totally free. You guys don't have to pay for it. It's not extra. There's no upcharge for it. It's something that I do every single year for my members of True Trading Group. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So that's something that we're going to be issuing there in the next couple of days here for all of my members inside of True Trading Group. Now, as you get into 2023, I really want to kind of set the pace here and set the tone for everybody, because you were sold a false bill of goods in 2022. And in 2022, everybody was talking about the world was ending. Everybody was talking about, okay, well, you have World War III. Everybody was talking about, Lehman Brothers moment. Credit Suisse was going to go bankrupt. Everybody was talking about all of these things. We were talking about a Great Depression, never mind a recession. And lo and behold, none of those things happened. But 2022 was the year of the active trader. And that's what we called it. We called it the year of the active trader because I believe that the volatility was going to provide you with tremendous trading opportunities, whether you're day trading or swing trading. But the whole concept of 2022 was you better learn how to make money when stocks go down. That was the mantra of 2022. If you had no idea how to make money when stocks go down and all you learned was diamond hand, hodl to the moon, you got your ass kicked in 2022. And any money that you made in 2021 was completely evaporated in 2022, as a lot of the stocks that you were told by not a single professional to hold to the moon, they're all down 98%. Okay, you take a look at Bed Bath & Beyond today, that stock's a joke. You take a look at Bed Bath & Beyond, that company's probably going to go out of business. You take a look at CEI, joke. Right? You take a look at like the MMTLP. You take a look at all these other stocks that people told you to hold on to the moon. You take a look at where all those stocks are. If you did not know how to make money when stocks went down, you had a very tough time in 2022. 2022 gave you the chance to actually learn how to buy put options, learn how to short stocks, learn about inverse ETFs, learn about things that you can actually make money while markets go down. Now, as you enter 2023, I believe that exact same playbook that worked for us in 2022 is going to be in play for us in 2023, which is what? Bear market, okay, staying short the market with intermittent bear market rallies. Bear market rallies happen in every single bear market, okay? Every single bear market, you guys have bear market rallies. And bear market rallies are extremely powerful. But the whole concept is you're going to be waiting for the markets to bounce, and then you look to short them until you roll back over. I do believe we are going to break the October low in 2023. This low that you see right there, I believe is going to break this year. I do not believe this low is going to hold. All right. So we're going to stay on that exact same playbook. We're going to remain overly bearish on the markets. Okay. Remaining overly bearish on the markets. And to actually have this conversation, all right, in a little bit more depth and detail, I'm going to go ahead right now and bring on my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. Everybody give a big warm ayo to Superman with his glasses, Adam.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's up?
What's up? All right, so let's what I think would be great is if is it fair to say that Fed minutes were as expected this week?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is it fair to say that nothing really much happened today from Bullard? Like it was kind of a to be expected?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't say anything new. He just said, listen, inflation's come down, but it's still too high. Thank you. Right. Thanks for that.
Okay. So with all of that said, right, it doesn't, what it feels like right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but what it feels like right now is everyone's kind of like getting ready. They're getting ready for the action, right? They're stretching out. They're getting educated. They're figuring out what, their own positioning, because CPI is right around the corner.
It's Thursday, man. It's Thursday.
CPI is right around the corner. You're getting more economic data on a daily basis. This channel that we're in, which is, a very tight channel here within the overall markets, is going to break. And, look, it's one of those things that, and you said it before, if we're we're going to continue to stay bearish, on the market right now, because you believe that there's more downside. I believe there's more downside. And, look, nothing goes down in a straight line, and bear market rallies are a hell of a lot of fun.
Oh, they're a ton of fun. And it happens every single time you get a bear market. I mean, you go back all the bear markets in history. The biggest, a lot of people don't know this. Here's a fun fact for you. The biggest up days in market history, like if you go back and you look at the biggest up days, right? Most of them actually occurred during bear markets and stock market crashes. You don't get these like 1,200 point up days when the market's in a bull market. Bull markets just kind of stair step to the upside, right? But when you get these massive crashes, markets get oversold and they snap back like a rubber band. So some of the biggest up days actually occur during bear markets. And during bear markets, you go back to every single crash. You look at even 2022, you look at 2020, you look at 2008, you look at 2002 and 2001, you go back to the 80s. Like every single time the stock market had a real crash, like going down 20, 30, 40, 50%, you've had it's not just like the market just goes down 30, 40% in one shot. The market will go down 15, then it'll bounce 10, then it'll go down 20, and it'll bounce 18, and then it'll go down 25. Like you get these massive, massive, massive rallies, which is exactly what you saw in 2022. If you guys are looking at my charts, you can see here, like these are massive bear market rallies that could really get you, if you're too overly positioned for the short, can really make you very uncomfortable and can cause you a whole lot of pain before the market eventually rolls itself back over and continues that move to the downside. So the one constant that you notice within the bear market, right? The one thing I do want you to notice here within that bear market is you continuously have a series of lower highs, right? Lower, 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 lower. And even if you do get a move to the upside on better than expected CPI, that better than expected CPI takes you right back up to where this downtrend, this series of lower highs, and this yellow line, which is the 200-day moving average. And my friends, I'll tell you this right now. If I get a move in the SPY back up into this region because of a lighter than expected CPI number going into your next earnings season, I am buying June expiration put options, probably like a 370 strike. And I'm going to look for the market to then make that lower high and then trade itself back down and then eventually break that October low and give me probably one of the biggest swing trades of my life. If I do get that type of a setup and that type of trade, I will be loading up on put options if we get up to that 390 to 400 area and then look for the market to roll over going into your next earnings season is something that I would be looking for. But don't allow this multi-week consolidation to lull you to sleep. It's the longest consolidation we've had in over a year. In 2022, at not one point during 2022 did you have a channel that lasted this long. So this channel is a period of consolidation. People are getting back after the new year, after the holiday. But once you start getting back into inflation data and then jobs data for January, this channel is going to break and you're going to get a whole lot of volatility.
All right. So I want to try something new on this stream. All right. I'm going to try something new. We could call it As Mike Sees It. Okay.
I like that. All right.
I'm sure there will be a better name for it down the road. But here's what I want to do. I feel like every day we kind of been given the same message, and I get it. There's some air of repetitiveness that needs to happen so people understand what it is that we're doing. But what I would like to do today, and this is going to be new, you guys tell me what you think. If you would like us to break down the top trending tickers for the day, between StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter, type the number 1 in chat and smash that like button. And we will go over today's top trending, most active tickers and what you can expect for tomorrow. I think they want us to do it.
I would say so. It's a lot.
Okay. Excellent. Before we do that, what I'd like to know, we're going to do that in a minute. So in a minute, we're going to talk about HKD. We're going to talk about SI. We're going to talk about BABA. We're going to talk about NVCR. We're going to talk about Microsoft. We're going to talk about Mullen, up 21.72% right now. I said HKD. What else? What else is doing its thing today? I'd also like to have you look at VYNT, right? So what we'll do is we'll do what is it? I don't know. We can do 5-minute breakdowns on each, right? Up to 5-minute breakdowns. You go through it, we go to the next one.
Sure.
All right. Before we do that, I would like to know right now how many people on this stream are not True Trading Group members. Type TTG in chat right now if you are not a True Trading Group member. Again, type the letters TTG in chat right now if you are not a True Trading Group member? I'd like to see how many new people we have on here. Carlos Bustos, Vaze, TTG, Lonnie Lake, Army Bill, John Bianchi, Eagle Talon, Ballsack Skin. I love him, dude.
I love him too. He was a trial member.
He's still a trial member. Greg Nich Valadov, Joan Doan, or John Doan. That would be fun. Johnny Gutierrez, Mohammed Diallo, Jonathan Wilson, Tobias, Chrissy Anderson. Chrissy Anderson is a past member. Jacob Williamson, Sebi J. Again, type TTG in chat for us if you are not a True Trading Group member, not a current True Trading Group member. And then we are going to go over all of the top trending tickers from today. All right, let's get into it. Before we do that, Bo Diddley, what's up, man? Before we do that, I am going to briefly explain what it is that you get with your True Trading Group membership. Okay, we did something yesterday that was very interesting. Okay, and we had a very good response from it, and I want to offer it up again here today for 7 people.
Okay. Yeah, we had a great response yesterday from people.
Absolutely fantastic, man. And I'm going to offer it to 7 more people, and then we're going to put a pause on it for a while. So let's go over this real quick. A True Trading Group membership is normally $2,212, right? Now, Mike, real quick, run through what you get for that money.
I mean, basically, guys, the True Trading Group's a platform. It's not, you're not just joining a Discord and I'm just going to tell you when I'm trading because I'm just the world's greatest trader. That's not what True Trading Group is. It's a platform designed to give you access to the real things that you need if you guys want to become successful, meaning you're going to get access to the same level of education that I got when the 3-month education program that I went through.
Not just, and I'm sorry to interrupt, not just the education that he got. We have a 22 course course curriculum at True Trading Group that literally will cover from anywhere from is it your first day trading? Is it your 1,000th day trading? Are you somewhere in between? It will cover every aspect of wherever you're at. And on top of that, what we have done to kind of make us stand apart is True Trading Group's been around since 2016. Over that time period, what we have done is we went to top fintech companies such as Benzinga, TradingView, ETNA, Quote Media, CBOE. We went to all of these companies and we worked deals with them to offer their premium product on our platform at no additional cost. At no additional cost to any of our members. So when somebody signs up for True Trading Group, you're not just, yes, you're getting courses and alerts, and you can see that we have our curriculum that Joe posted in the chat. And yes, you're getting access to all of those courses, but you're also getting access to like $5,000 in tools from Benzinga. You're getting access to Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed and Squawk. You're getting access to TradingView Pro's premium charting software with real-time tick-for-tick data. You're getting access to CBOE's real-time options data and unusual options data. You're getting dark pool data. You're getting full book level 2 from Quote Media and a real-time simulator from ETNA. It's the same simulator that's used at University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley, Haas. I mean, the amount of tools that you are getting alone, it's so overloaded in your favor that if you never took a trade alert, if you never took a course, which that would be extremely foolish, but if you never did, you would be getting so much more than what your money's worth is. And that is what we do. That is the point of this platform. Okay. So all those courses and all those tools that I just mentioned, there is no upsell for any of those things. You do not pay an extra $1 for any course or any tool for your entire membership. What you pay gives you access to all of those courses and all of those tools. To be fair, we do have things that you can purchase if you'd like, additional things that cost us as a company more and take more resources. So yes, there's a charge for other things such as Trader Palooza. Trader Palooza is a 12-hour workshop that we are going to be hosting Saturday, January 28th. And tickets range anywhere from $50 to $125. So, we do that once a quarter. So it's really one of those things where, that's 12 workshops, 12 hours live on a Saturday with collateral material, and worksheets and different pieces of different pieces of information that you take with you. So something like that is extra, but all courses and all tools, all alerts, all chat room access to, all of that stuff is included. There are no upsells. There will never be upsells for it. That's simple. Okay. Now, like I said, normally it is $22.12. What we have done in the new year is we have walked our price back up just like we said we would. We have walked our price back up. Yesterday it was $13.07. Today it is $13.20 when you use code TTG121 at checkout. That gets you the entire year. And we're also giving you a brand new free laptop, a one-on-one mentor session with Mike or any of the other mods, 2 small private study groups to help you get a good jump start on everything, and everything that I just went over. You're also going to get a double your money back guarantee, and it's quite simple. You go through all of our courses over the course of the year. You attend one study group. And at the end of the year, if you did not make $1,320 at least one time, we will give you back $2,640. When you join True Trading Group, we go into business together. If you succeed, we keep the $1,320. If you fail, we give you back $2,640. It's that simple. How will we know that you didn't make it? We're going to ask you for your trading records. Now, you're here to make money, but this is something that's really nice and unique because it holds us accountable. All right? Matt, now you know why I didn't answer your call 10 minutes ago. It's because I'm on this live stream. Hey, he called me like 10, 15 minutes ago and I didn't answer.
Matt Kors in the YouTube chat. What's up, Matt?
I'll call you as soon as I'm done, sweetheart. So 7-day trial. Don't listen to Matt. Don't do the 7. Today's not the day for the 7-day trial. Okay? Today's not the day for the 7-day trial. So here's what we're going to do. It's the $13.20. You're going to get the free laptop. Or we did this last night, and I want to do this again tonight. If you would like to split the payment, if you would like to get started with True Trading Group for $800 down right now, and then $800 in 6 months, that's a total of $1,600. You pay $800 today, and then 6 months later, you pay another $800. It's not an automatic payment, so you're not auto-debited. We will send you an invoice 30 days previous to that $800. Okay?
And you guys get full access to the entire.
And that's full access to everything. So you have a choice. You could save 40% and do a one-time payment right now. Pay $13.20. That price, the $13.20, is going to be walked up every day till we get back to $2,000. Okay? That means that tomorrow that 1320, that 40% is going to be higher. Okay? The 1600 on our 2-pay system is only good for the next 7 people. And yes, you still get a laptop, you still get the one-on-one, you still get all of that stuff. You literally start for $800 down today. Give yourself 6 months to make the other 800. Oh, that was very nice. Hang on, let me put that on the screen. Nice.
Thank you, Matt.
Matt's the best, dude.
Matt is the best.
I felt bad. He called me last night, and Ari was like frantically screaming at me because I had to cut his nails, and Matt's like, "Are you alive?" And I just filmed a video of Ari and sent it to him, like mid scream.
Oh my god.
Anyways, Mike, explain the rest. I'm gonna dip out, but you got this. Well, I'm not going to dip out, but you explain the rest. I know we're going to go over the other stuff.
I mean, you literally just explained the whole thing. There's really not much left for me to explain, except you guys are you're going to get actually the entire platform for the $800 when you guys join. So this is how we have been able to move the price of the membership up to where we feel that it is well worth it, but also provide a lower barrier to entry for people that want to get themselves started. And you guys would pay the $800 to get started today. You get full access to the entire platform. It's not limited access. You literally get access to the entire curriculum, all of the courses, all of the tools. You know, like Adam said, the Benzinga news feed. You're going to get trading views, charts, the trade ideas scanner. You're going to be getting a trading journal. You're going to be getting dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, analyst ratings, insider buying, insider selling information, short data, a social sentiment scanner. You guys literally get access to the entire platform for just the $800 when you guys join. And then you will owe us another $800 6 months from now. If you want to pay off that other $800 second payment early, we'll give you a 25% discount.
Yeah, hang on, because I'm a complete idiot. If you want to do the 800 now, Mike, explain that part, the 2 coupon codes.
Okay, guys, so you have 2 options, okay? Now, we're not trying to make this more complicated than it needs to be. 2 coupon codes. You have 2 options. You can join here right now today for $13.20, okay? If you want to join, it's one-time payment, $13.20, you're done for the whole year. That comes with a brand new free laptop, the double your money back guarantee. So if you don't make $13.20, we'll give you back $26.40. That's the deal. You just have to go through our courses, pass the quizzes, attend a study group. If you don't make back $13.20 at least once, we'll give you back $26.40. That's the deal when you join your training group, okay? If you want the one-time payment for the $13.20, it's coupon code TTG121. So you'll go to ttgoffer.com. You'll enter the code TTG121. You'll click apply code. The price will drop to $13.20. You fill out your information, check out, you're good to go. You see the laptop. You guys know you're getting one. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You know you're getting one of the laptops as long as it accepts the coupon code and you see the laptop in your checkout card, okay? If you want to do the 2-pay system, it's $800 today. It's $800 6 months from now. But you get access to the entire platform when you sign up today for the 800. It's not partial access. You'll also get the free laptop. You'll also get the one-on-one mentor session, and you'll also get the double your money back guarantee. Okay? So you'll pay the $800. If you want to pay off the second $800 early, we'll give you 25% off to do so. If you want that option, you would go to ttgoffer.com and instead you would use coupon code TTG8002. Again, coupon code TTG8002. You click apply code, you just pay the $800 and you guys check out and you're good to go and you're now part of True Trading Group. Okay? This way we let you guys get started with the entire platform. You're ready, you're prepared for 2023. You got the full 2023 outlook. You're trading with us, okay, for those first 6 months. And to be honest, a lot of members in your trading group, a lot of them have made their membership fee back in less than 6 months. A lot of members in your trading group. I'll actually just prove that to you real quick. Members of TTG, just real quick. Members, how long did it take you to make back your membership fee? If you are a member, I know we have a lot of people that are not members here, but if you are a member, just type in chat how long it took you to make back your membership fee. So anyone that's on this live stream right now, just take a look inside chat And hopefully the idea here is, join True Trading Group, and maybe you've already made back that $800 by the time it's ready for you to make that second payment. If you want to pay it off early, we'll give you a 25% discount if you want to pay it off early. Okay, so you just read some of the comments of people that are coming through chat. Okay, it took Chris 2 days, Pathfinder 3 months, 2 weeks for Chai, 3 days, first day for Peter. Peter, that was a small, I remember you, Peter Parker. It was a small cap too, I believe. It was one of those crazy days when I crushed one of those small caps. Justin Q, 1 month, 5 days for Ivan, less than 30 days for Trisha, under a month for Karina, right? So you guys are seeing a lot of the people that are in chat right now made back their membership fee in well under 6 months. So I think that's an important thing to also note out there yet. We got to welcome Brian. Brian, welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Brian. Mango Tango made it back in 1 week. Christian, not yet. Christian, keep working on it, brother. Brian, welcome to the TTG family. Few months while working full-time for Susie Laurie. Guys, there are 6 spots remaining here now. So you've got 6 spots. Go to ttgoffer.com. You have a choice. Either enter coupon code TTG121. You'll pay the $13.20. You're done for the whole year. You don't pay another $1, right? Okay, you don't pay another $1. Okay? If you want the 2-pay system, it's $800 now, $800 in 6 months. Okay, but at least it gets you started for the $800, right? Lower than the $13.20. Whatever is easier for you. I think that 2023, I've labeled 2023 the year of the active opportunist, because I believe that you are going to have an opportunity to invest in long-term portfolios that you have not had in several years. And I want you guys to not feel like anything is standing in the way of you getting access to a platform like this that can help you make better decisions in 2023 that could have a long-lasting and standing impact for the financial situation and future for you and your family. So that's why we're doing this. We're giving you the option. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code if you want the one-time payment of $13.20, free laptop, free one-on-one mentor session, double your money back guarantee. If you want the 2-pay system, $800 now, $800 in 6 months, go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG8002. That's TTG8002. Same thing, free laptop, one-on-one mentor session, double your money back guarantee. Okay, but let's listen. You guys are not here to break even though, right? I asked everybody, how long did it take you to make back your membership fee? You're not here to break even. You're here to make money. Trust me, I get that. Why else would you be spending your time on YouTube watching videos with somebody that's talking to you about the stock market? You guys are here to make money. That's what the vast majority of members in True Trading Group did in 2022, and is the reason why we are so excited for 2023, because members of True Trading Group are able to make money and have some of the best years they've ever had while the markets went down in 2022. And we're going to use that exact same playbook here this year. And don't just take my word for it. I'll prove it to you. Members of True Trading Group, type the $ right now in chat if you are making money and you are becoming better traders because of True Trading Group. If that is the case, I want you to type the $ in chat right now. Just go ahead and type the $. If you're making money, you guys are becoming better traders. Just type the $. Now, anyone that's on here that's not a member, just pay attention to how many people type the $. These are your peers. These are people just like you. They're not smarter than you. They don't have more money. They don't have more time. They don't have more experience. They don't have more luck. They're just like you. They found True Trading Group on one of these live streams. They got a real education. They got access to real tools. And they're part of a community of over 10,000 traders and investors that are willing to help each other. They genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. It's not just myself and the 9 professional traders that provide mentorship. It's not. It's the members themselves that also help each other throughout their journeys and to excel and to reach their goals. And that's what makes True Trading Group a family. All right. If anyone has questions about the membership at all, send a text message to 786-505-4049. The phone number is at the bottom of your screen. Again, 786-505-4049. Text us to that phone number right down at the bottom of your screen.
All right, you ready to get into today's top trending stocks? Broken down live right now. We can call it Mike's Minutes or however you want to play this, but let's get into it, buddy.
I like how Mike sees it. I like
how
that.
Mike sees it. All right, I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock.
I'll be done in far less.
I hope that you are.
I'll be done in far less.
All right, let's see what we got here. All right. All right, let me reset it. All right, HKD, break it down.
Okay, so I'm looking to short HKD. I tried to short it today, full disclosure. I went after it one time today at 27.28, tried to see if I was going to be able to short it at that level. Obviously the squeeze continued, I exited that trade. And the next level I'll be looking at is up around 50. The stock right now feels to me like it's in no man's land. This is not going to short squeeze like it did last time. It's not going to go to $1,000 a share. At one point, this stock you're going to encounter a ton of bag holders. There's so many bag holders on this name, and the stock is going to go right back to where it came from. My target for this thing, if I see this price, I am 100% absolutely shorting it again, and that's going to be $50. And the reason why I'm looking at this $50 level is because you have this purple line, which is the 100-day moving average. You also have this previous pivot resistance back here from early October. So that pivot resistance from back there from early October, coupled with that 100-day moving average, means if there is a continuation tomorrow, I'll look to try to short the stock up into that region and then see if it pulls back and collapses from there. But eventually, in 2 weeks from now, I think the stock is back to $15 or $20 a share.
Okay. All right. So that was HKD in 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Let's reset it, put up Silvergate, and let's talk SI. 5 minutes on the clock. Go for it.
Oh, man, SI, this is brutal. This company is getting rocked. $8.1 billion in withdrawals off of their platform. They also saw a massive slowdown in new deposits, and they are cutting 40% of their staff. Not 4, not 10, 40% of their staff. So this company is in trouble. Their CEO came on in November when we were in the middle of the FTX collapse, and really was like, oh, we're fine. Everything's fine. But meanwhile, this stock, we shorted Silvergate back in November when that happened, when we broke 50, and we crushed this thing during this move to the downside. But it's just been completely bleeding out ever since. Huge gap down today. You stayed underneath a key resistance level. What I'm going to look for on Silvergate, I think if Silvergate tries to get back towards 15, I think it's a short. This was on my watch list today to short if I saw $15. So it was on my watch list. It was one of my top trade ideas for the day, was the gap down today. I said, if it gets to 15, I am shorting it today. We did not get to 15. We barely just missed it. So I never did get into my short up there at 15, but I'm still gonna keep that on the watch. So if you get a day like this tomorrow and you can't get back over 15, I would expect then maybe another, like a day or a candle formation that looks something like this. The CEO is trying everything he can do to reassure the investment community that they are fine, but it is just not working. There is, a danger of a possible collapse from Silvergate. Are they in that much danger? I don't know. They did have to sell a ton of crypto assets at massive losses to cover the $8.1 billion of withdrawals that they had on their platform. So it forced them to make a paper loss into a realized loss. And that's what really hurts Silvergate. Silvergate was down a ton of money on their holdings in crypto, but when they got the $8.1 billion in withdrawals, they had to sell a lot of that to raise the liquid cash in order to make that withdrawal actually happen. So that was a big issue there for Silvergate. What does that mean for their cash situation? And what does that mean for their ability to keep the lights on? Obviously, they're going through severe cost-cutting measures by laying off 40% of their staff. But at some point, there's a fine line between cutting costs and becoming inefficiently operable, where you don't have enough staff to actually maintain the consumer.
2 minute warning. 2 minute warning.
Maintain the consumer, experience with your company and with your platform.
How would you trade it?
I just told you. But if it gets back to 15, I'm looking to short this. If it gets back up towards 15, and I'm looking for this thing to possibly get down to like $10 or so. There's really no telling where the bottom is on this. It's going to be news driven and fundamentally driven. But I'm looking to try to short bounces back into like 15.50.
All right. So that was Silvergate for with 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock. Pull up Mullen.
Ugh.
MULN. 5 minutes on the clock and go for it. Mullen.
This stock is such a piece of garbage. I know a lot of people get very excited with this thing. We have a lot of resistance up here at 60 cents. You tried to break through the 100-day moving average today. You have some structural resistance back there around 45 cents. You're going to have a lot of people, whenever this stock lights up a scanner, you're going to have, the people come out from under the bridge on social media and talk about the mother of all short squeezes is coming. The mother of all short squeezes is not coming for Mullen. The stock's not going to go back to $17 or $18. There are so many. You want to talk about bag holders? I mean, you have more bag holders on this name. I mean, you're talking about the equivalent of like a CEI type of bag holder on MULN. And you have a huge resistance level up here at 60 cents. I don't trade stocks that are this cheap. It's 40 cents. I don't trade stocks that are this cheap. But I don't know. I see a lot of resistance up here underneath 50 cents. You have this gap and this previous structure right here. I'll just pull it out. I'll draw it up on the screen for you guys. All right. I mean, I traded this thing when it went from like $2, $3 to $4, and we caught that trade long. It was all the way back here. So we traded Mullen during this, and we caught 100% gain on Mullen. When this move happened, we were actually in the long, and I haven't really looked at it or traded it since. Because it's just been these little dead cat bounces that just fizzle out. I don't think that this is going to be any different than this. I don't think it's going to be any different than this, where it's like, if you get these moves in Mullen, if you're bag holding this thing from like $2 or so, if you do get that move to the upside, just get the hell out of it and cut your losses and get the hell out of town, because it'll work its way back to the downside. This is not something that I believe you should be holding on to, not something that I believe is going to make a run back to $18. I don't like it. If it gets to 60 cents, I would try to short it if I could, but I don't trade stocks this cheap. So I have no intentions on trading it. I like the short a lot better than I like the long. And I think that if you're going to get this stock to 60, or if you get the stock up to like 50, I would take the trade short. I look at this and I just look at where can I short it. That's all I think about. And there's resistance levels that I look at. That 60 cents is a big one. Right, these are I'll just give you these two levels, because these are the big levels that I would look to try to short Mullen at if it gets to it. 60 cents, good level of resistance. You're talking about previous resistance here, previous support here, and then you've got 90 cents. That's a 200-day moving average, and then you'll see previous resistance in August, and then you'll see previous support back there in June. Okay, so those are the two big levels that I see that are resistance. And I do not see the stock getting above that area. So I would cut bait if you're long. I would take your profits if you're long. And if you want to trade these penny stocks, and if you can get a borrow, I would look for the short up there at 90 cents if it gets there. Your mic is off.
Let's move into NVCR.
This was a really interesting play today. It was also one of the stocks that was on our watch list for a long at $90.50. We did not get to $90.50. The low of the day today is $94. So we just kind of missed our buying entry. Our buying entry was, oops, let me delete that. I didn't mean to draw two lines. So here was our buying zone. Okay, this line right here, this was the long that we had. It was on our watch list. The reason why this was the area for our long is all you got to do is look at all this resistance, right? So you see all of this resistance that you had here. Previous to that, it was a level of support, right? And then once you broke it, it became resistance, and it's been resistance ever since. For the entire year of 2022, this was resistance. You want to talk about a strong resistance level? It's been there all year. Okay, all year it's been there. Now you got the gap up today. you got the pullback, and that's why I was looking to be a buyer down in this region. Okay, that's why I was looking to be a buyer down in this region in front of this level. We just quite never got there. And the stock just kind of reversed. It stuck its foot in the ground, put in this huge tail, this massive volume day, biggest volume day you've had since you had the huge gap up day in 2021. And now you got to start looking at what are buyable pullbacks now for this name. This is a resistance level, okay? This 120 is a resistance level. So I would look for pullbacks maybe off of this zone, possibly to push you to 130, because if you look again here, let's go back. There's your support. There's your support. Cracked it. Then it became resistance. And now look at that. It's the high of the day today as well. So that 120 area is a big level for this NVCR, right? If you're going to look for pullbacks on this thing to try to be long, you had a lot of support here around 105. So watch for gap downs like to 105 area, and then look for that to give you a red to green. So if you gap down to like 105 and very quickly you push to go green, or like, gap down to like 110, 109, and very quickly you push and go green, that's a good indication that the stock still has momentum and you can look for a move to 130. I want to just add to this Mullen. I see some comments about Mullen is going to do a reverse
bonus time.
Yeah, some people have said that Mullen's going to do a reverse stock split. Reverse stock splits are not good things. A lot of people, I think, are very confused that a reverse stock split they think is a good thing. It's actually a very bad thing. Companies do reverse stock splits because their stock is a total piece of garbage, and the stock has gone to 40 cents, 10 cents, and they're not meeting the minimum bid requirements to be listed on a main stock exchange. When if they don't get the stock price higher, they're going to be demoted down to the OTC. So that's why companies do reverse stock splits. No other reason. All right. So for Mullen to do a reverse stock split, yeah, maybe you get like a 1 or 2 day pop of like a short squeeze, which is sometimes what you see when you get these reverse splits. I mean, you take a look at like some of the most recent reverse splits, like an RSLS. This is a perfect example of what I would expect to happen if Mullen did a reverse stock split. So you'll see here a 1 for 50 reverse split on RSLS. Then all of a sudden the stock gives you that squeeze and it's right back to where it came from. If Mullen gives you a reverse stock split, I would expect a quick pop to the upside. And I actually do think if it gives you a reverse stock split, it should give you that big pop because it's very heavily shorted. And it's so followed on social media that when you get the reverse stock split, a bunch of people are going to pour into it. But it's just going to create more bag holders because the stock is going to come right back down to where it came from, just like RSLS did and just like CEI did. CEI did a reverse stock split. The stock is now lower than where it was prior to the reverse stock split, but you got the big gap up prior to it. So like a lot of these reverse stock split stocks recently have been giving you like these massive moves to the upside. JSPR wasn't a reverse split. There was another one too just the other day that did a reverse stock split. RSLS was one of them. I forgot what the other one was, but you'll get like 1 or 2 days of upside and that's your chance to sell it. Okay. That's your chance to sell it. And then I think the stock comes right back to where it came from. So don't be fooled and don't get sucked into becoming another bag holder. Your mic's off.
I'd like you to pull up RACY.
RACY.
This thing was trending all day on StockTwits.
Oh, geez.
I'd like to know why. Go ahead.
This is gross. First of all, there's no volume whatsoever. I mean, this volume is pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. These are 3-minute candles that have 100 shares, 1,000 shares, 1,600 shares, 200 shares, 900 shares, 200 shares in a 3-minute candle. My position size alone is more volume than this stock trades in an entire 3-minute candle. This is a stock you should stay very, very, very far away from. It is going to be extremely easily manipulated. The stock halted a bunch of times, it looks like, unless these are just zero volume prints and the stock just wasn't moving. Yeah, these are just zero volume prints. These aren't even halts. Some of these are halts, but these are just zero volume prints too. I mean, this is just, I don't even know what the news is behind this. It looks like this is a SPAC. I'm not even sure what the news is. Really, I haven't looked at this stock at all, so I'd have to check to see what it looks like this is a SPAC. I'm not sure what the deal is or what the company is that would be going into it, but it looks like it's a SPAC. This is not anything that I would touch because just the volume is so insanely light that it's just not worth trading.
All right. Let's move on. BLPH.
BLPH had a big gap up today on news. They secured a licensing deal with Baylor Biosciences for their Inopulse in China, and that sent the stock surging today, up about 140% right now on the day. I like this BLPH for a bounce play at 175. So if you guys are looking for a little bit of a bounce play, it's not encouraging that the stock was not able to hold its gap up today. You can see he went all the way up there to 350 and then closed all the way down near the lows of the day. So that's not a good sign. But I would look for maybe a little bit more downside on BLPH, possibly tomorrow. And then you can probably catch a tradable bounce off of 175. The reason why I'm looking at that 175 is you can see this previous level of resistance. And when you look back further, it used to be a level of support. So that's a nice little spot for us to find our footing on BLPH. You just always have to be careful when you're dealing with these small cap penny biotech stocks. You always have to be careful of offerings. These companies, it is extremely cash intensive for a biotech company to operate. And it's even hard. It's extremely difficult for these very small companies that have no revenue. They have no pipeline. Now, a company like Pfizer or Moderna or Johnson & Johnson or Merck, very different. They have hundreds of drugs, thousands of treatments that are generating billions of dollars in free cash flow and profit for them that they can use to fund FDA trials for new drugs that are in their pipeline. Moderna has 48 different drugs in their pipeline. Okay, Pfizer even more. These small companies like a BLPH are very, very small. They don't have the revenue. They don't have the cash. So in order for them to continuously advance through FDA trials, bring drugs or treatments or their product to market, they need to consistently and constantly raise money. It's extremely expensive to hold on FDA trials. So whenever you see a small cap biotech like this have a big surge, you always have to be careful. Check their cash position. I don't know how much cash BLPH has on hand. I haven't looked at their financials, but take a look. If it's only a couple $1,000,000 bucks, or if it's even less than that, you can bet your butt that the CFO and the CEO are going to use this 142% move in the stock price to raise capital, and that'll cause the stock price to go back down. So anytime you're looking at these small cap biotechs, you have to keep that in mind. They are very risky holds and swings because of that. Treat these as day trades.
All right, next up, I want to talk about Best Buy. I keep saying Best Buy, but Bed Bath & Beyond. Let's do it.
This company's going out of business. Bed Bath & Beyond is, in my opinion, going out of business. It's only a matter of time. For like every dollar that they earn in revenue, they owe like $7 in debt. I mean, I just don't see how this company is going to get out of this financial situation, especially going into a slowing economy in 2023. So this company had a very difficult time in 2022. This company, was just the benefactor of the meme mania in 2021, even though the stock and the company had no business doing anything near what this stock was doing in 2021. It just got caught up in the meme mania. This stock is in very serious financial trouble. The likelihood or the possibility of this company going bankrupt is very high. I think you're going to see Bed Bath & Beyond pull like a Pier 1 Imports unless somebody comes in and takes this company over and buys up all of their assets and does a restructuring and then, maybe even takes Bed Bath & Beyond private, or I don't even know what
a lot of towels to buy.
Yeah, I don't even know what that would look like, if that would make sense for a retailer to do that. But if this company does not get help, I don't see them coming out of this. It's not like we're going into this booming economy environment in 2023. The economy is slowing in 2023. Consumers are spending less money in 2023. That's not going to help their financial situation improve. You have higher interest rates, so it's more expensive for them to take on more debt. You can't take on more debt to pay off old debt because the interest rate on that debt is now even higher, and you're just going to spiral yourself into bankruptcy. They are in a bad position financially. I think it's very possible this company goes out of business. I would stay far away from it. I would short bounces and rallies on it. I do not think it's a good long-term hold. I have no intentions on buying this stock. I don't think the outlook is very rosy for Bed Bath & Beyond.
Excellent. So, in other words, y'all are going to get great pricing on a juicer.
Yes.
Last but not least, let's talk about CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines.
That was trending today?
It is now.
Wow. All right. There's nothing going on in the stock.
You heard it here first. Carnival Cruise Line, quote, there's nothing going on in the stock. Sell it, forget about it, stick it under the mattress. Anything else?
No, yeah, it doesn't mean just sell it, stick it under the mattress.
All right, so then talk to us about it.
Listen, I don't see a trade on it. I think the stock is just kind of drifting in no man's land. It's just
it was trending in chat. There was a lot of people in chat because of the Wolf's trades on it.
Oh, okay. I don't really see a trade on this thing. I mean, you have a very obvious resistance level at 11. If the stock gets back up to 11, it's, in my opinion, it's a short. You'll see you have a lot of resistance here at 11. You guys can see very clearly June, July, August, September, November. Test. Cannot get over $11. It's a massive level of resistance for Carnival Cruise Lines. And then you also have, for good measure, the 200-day moving average is a yellow line on my screen. You guys see that lining up there at $11 as well. So any type of a move up into that area. So if you do get a move up into that area, I think that it is very shortable. And the Wolf would most likely agree with me if you get back up into that zone. So I would be looking for that to be a level of resistance for Carnival Cruise Lines. It's very interesting to see what happens in 2023. Are you going to get the consumer going to spend money on experiences and not products, which, of course, that was the mantra of 2022. Consumers stopped buying TVs, they stopped buying cars, they stopped buying computers, and they started paying for experiences. They started buying plane tickets. They were going on vacation. They were going to sporting events. They were going to live shows, whether it's a music show or whatever. That's what people were doing with their money in 2022 coming out of the COVID lockdowns. Does that continue into 2023? Or do you see that pullback of the extra expenditure where let's pass on the vacation, right? And let's, do something else. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen there from a fundamental basis on Carnival Cruise Lines. I don't own it in my long-term portfolio. I have no intention on putting it in my long-term portfolio. I just think that the only trade that I see here that's clear is a short at 11.
Understood. All right. Very good, man.
Yeah.
Guys, we missed. Did we miss any? Go ahead. Type in chat if we missed a trending ticker that you would like covered. Go ahead. Sound off. Did we miss any? It's got to actually be something popular. We already covered Mullen, Meta, and Tesla. GME, hard pass.
GME is not trending.
Did you do VYNT? We did not, actually. All right, why don't we do this? There's a couple more we want to do. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's do let me see. Where are we at? Yeah, there's always more, huh? All right, Mike, see how many new people are here. Run through that real quick, and then let's finish it up.
Guys, if you're on this live stream,
and I will be right back. You handle this part.
You guys are not members of your trading group. Just go ahead and type the letters TTG real quick. I want to see who's still with us. that is not a member of True Trading Group. Just go ahead and type TTG. You want to see who is not a member of True Trading Group, guys. Just go ahead and type TTG right now if you are still not a member of True Trading Group. Type TTG. Smooth operator, one of these days. One of these days, smooth operator. Jonathan Wilson, one of these days. Johnny Marchado, Alls, Jess, AMM, Aravind, Marco, what's up? Mohammed, John, how are you? Daniel, Donovan. Oh, UPST. I haven't looked at that in a while. Just type TTG, folks. Let's see who we have here that's on the live that is not a member. Devon Energy, Mark. I actually own Devon Energy in my long-term portfolio, but full disclosure, I bought it all the way back on the very first trading day of 2022, and I've since taken profit, but I still own some. All right, so listen, guys, all the people that are typing TTG real quick, let me just make sure you guys are all well aware. You guys fully understand, okay? You guys fully understand that you have two options on how to join the TTG platform here for 2023. We are working with you. We are being flexible with you. We are trying something different to make it easier and more affordable for people to join the True Trading Group platform, to get yourselves ready and prepared for what I believe is going to be one of the greatest long-term investment opportunities in 2023 that you've seen in quite a while. So what I want to make sure everybody fully understands is that you have two choices here. You want to join the True Trading Group platform. You'll get access to all of our courses, which is a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund in New York, plus the other moderators have added and expanded on that curriculum. But you're also going to get access to $5,000 worth of tools. Benzinga's newsfeed, Trading Views charts, the Trade Ideas scanner, the simulator from ET&A, dark pool data, unusual options activity, a social sentiment scanner, trading journal, analyst ratings, insider buying, insider selling, short data. It's all included. You don't pay $1 extra for any of it. You have two choices. You can join here today for just a one-time payment for the entire year for $13.20. That would come with a brand new free laptop. We cover the shipping. It'll come with a free one-on-one mentor session with one of our pro traders and a double your money back guarantee, which means if you go through our courses, if you pass our quizzes, you attend a study group and still don't make back $1,320 at least once during your membership, we'll give you back double your money. So you'll get back $2,640. That's the deal. I have no problem offering you that. We've only had to give a refund to 2.8% of our users. So that's why I'm very confident to offer you that. And 78% of our members renew their membership. So I'm very confident to offer you guys that double your money back guarantee. The other option is $13.20. Might be too much money for some people. The other option is this. We will give you the option to sign up for a two-pay system. Break your payments up into two over the course of the year. That you would join today for $800. You'd owe us another $800 6 months from now. If you want to pay off the second $800 payment early, we'll give you a 25% discount. But this way you can get started with access to the entire platform for just $800. That second payment is not automatic renewal. It is not auto pay. We have to manually send you an invoice to transact that second payment. It is not automatic. But if you want to get started today for just the $800, you can get access to the entire platform. You'll just owe us another $800 6 months from now. You'll also be getting a free laptop with that. You'll be getting the one-on-one mentor session with that. And you'll also be getting the double your money back guarantee. So whatever is easier for you. If you want to save the extra few $100, do the one-time payment. If you want to just get started for less money, do the two pay and get started for just $800. Access to the entire platform and all the courses, all access, all the features, everything that you guys would be getting, even if you paid the $13.20, you get the access to the exact same stuff, which is all the courses and all the tools. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. If you want the single $13.20 payment, use coupon code TTG121, click apply code, the price drops at $13.20. You see the laptop in your cart. That's how you know you're one of the 6 remaining spots. Just check out, you're good to go. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim it after you join. If you want the two-pay system, go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG8002. Again, the coupon code is TTG8002. You'll click apply code. The price will drop to $800. You'll see the laptop, check out, and you are good to go. Okay, those are your choices. Those are your options for you to join the True Trading Group family right here now today. If you have any questions at all about the platform, about the two-pay system, any questions about the laptop, any questions about myself or the other moderators, send us a text message to the number that is at the bottom of your screen. It is 786-505-4049. Again, it is 786-505-4049. 786-505-4049. If you have any questions about this platform or the membership whatsoever, we'll be more than happy to help answer any questions that you guys do have. What broker do you guys use? I personally use Lightspeed, but we have 9 other professional trading mods with us. They use Thinkorswim, they use Charles Schwab, they use E-Trade. So, it depends. Can I do this if I'm in Latvia? Yes, it does. You can do this if you are in Latvia. We actually have 10,500 members in over 100 countries in True Trading Group.
Yep. And since the Avengers liberated you guys, oh no, that was not Lat. That was Sokovia.
Yes.
That was Sokovia.
That was Sokovia. Yes, you can do this if you live in Latvia. We have members from all over the world and literally. We have members in Japan, in the Philippines, in Russia, India. We have members in the Netherlands, UK, Italy, Spain, Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, Canada. We literally have members, Singapore, all over the world. So absolutely, you can do this if you live in Latvia.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the J420 does it, and he's in Los Angeles.
Same thing.
Seymour Life said, I applied for the trial and got denied.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
That also reminds me, Adam, I forgot to remind everybody about the giveaway we're doing tomorrow. Guys, we got a huge giveaway we're doing tomorrow. So anyone that joins the trial membership, which is 7 days, it's $3. We charge $3 just to make sure you're a real person, maintain the integrity of the quality of our chat room. And it's a one-time payment. It's not no automatic upgrade, no automatic renewal, literally just $3 one time. Anyone that joins a trial, you get 7 trading days. The weekends don't count against your 7 days. You get 7 trading days to be part of the True Trading Group family and trade with us and use all the tools and et cetera. Every trial member that joins between today and tomorrow, you will be included in a giveaway Friday for $1,000. Okay. So if you want to join our trial, you'll go to ttgthree.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. Enter your name and email, fill out an application. And if you're accepted, you'll pay $3. And then you will be automatically included in a chance to win $1,000 on tomorrow's live stream. Anyone that joins the annual membership, so if you pay the $13.20 or you do the two-pay system for $800 between today and tomorrow, you'll be entered in the giveaway for a chance to win $2,000 during tomorrow's live stream. So we're giving away $3,000, $1,000 to a trial member, $2,000 to an annual member, depending on if you guys join here between today and tomorrow. So that's another thing I forgot to mention for those of you that are considering joining here today.
What I wanted to do also is show this. So all joking aside, check this out. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a map of users that have logged into True Trading Group within the last 24 to 36 hours. Okay. Let me zoom out here for a bit. This is the United States and Canada. You can see where the members are in North America, right? You can also see where they are in South America and in Mexico. You can see that over the past 24 to 36 hours, we've had almost 10,000 members log into the platform. But what's really neat, if we zoom out of this picture, but you could see that we are literally represented all over the entire planet inside the trading group. So when you join True Trading Group, you are literally joining a global investment community that has each other's backs, that trades together, that leaves no trader behind.
Zoom in on Europe. Look at that, guys. Members literally all over the world.
That's Elena right there. No, actually, that's Tatty_Wolfie, whoever that is.
That's not Elena.
But do we have Latvia? You know what? If you joined from
Is
Latvia,
there no one from Latvia?
nope, they would be
Oh,
the
you'd be
first
the first
person from
one.
Latvia.
It does. You'd be the first one from Latvia.
We have 2 in Lithuania. So that's like neighbors. Well, what else do we got? We got bunch of people in Egypt. Let's zoom out a little bit here.
A lot of people in Africa too.
Oh, dude, that's my favorite. That is my absolute favorite. Where is it? Where is it? Hang on. Here it is.
Nigeria.
Nigeria, bro. I cannot begin to tell you how happy I am that I created a business where people in Nigeria send us money.
Jeez, man.
You don't feel good about that a little bit?
I mean, yeah, sure. You know, but like, I don't know, Nigeria, I think it's cool. Every other country too. I don't.
No, for sure. But like specifically Nigeria, because there's always like $10 million being, sent out of Nigeria. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's always a prince that has like this great investment opportunity, but now there actually is a great investment opportunity.
I actually know both the members from Nigeria. They're like really, really awesome people.
Yeah.
Yo, who is in Port Louis? I didn't even know that this place was up 20. I didn't even know this place existed on a map. So
Wow.
we're
right
not
off Madagascar.
Right off Madagascar.
That's somewhere that's on my bucket list that I want to go to. Is Madagascar?
Because you like lemurs. You're not going to get that.
And giant sea turtles.
Who is Steck 45?
Where's that?
I don't know. It looks like Epstein's Island because it's like no name in an airport.
Jeez.
And then a lot of people in Hawaii.
Yeah, we do have a lot of people in Hawaii.
76 people from Hawaii.
That's crazy. 76 people in Hawaii.
I know. There's like 700 people on the whole
No,
state.
there's not.
No.
So stupid.
So, anyways, what's this here? Hamilton? St. George? Dom 170. Yeah. Am I the only one from Finland? I don't think so. I feel like we're pretty well.
You're from Finland? I think we have a couple people from. We have like 4 or 5.
We have 7 people from Finland.
7 people from Finland.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people. I can't believe we literally have someone in Russia that's showing. Anyone repping Zamunda?
Zamunda? What?
I think Joe was trying to be. Oh, Coming to America.
Coming to America. You guys.
Anyways, no members from Wakanda yet either.
No Wakanda members.
No Wakandans.
What about Sokovia?
Or from Sokovia?
No, none yet. All right, this live stream went sideways real quick. So
I just get no freaking. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, man. No one from North Korea.
Okay, it was right there though. When you zoom out,
No, it would be South Korea. No one from North Korea.
but when you zoom out, it's right.
Yes, I get it. When you zoom out, I see it. The different colors is the amount of people. So right, Adam, the darker the red. Red means
the darker the color.
Right. So red is like a lot more people than yellow than green. That's why like all the red you see in the US, right?
Yeah.
Most of our members are in the US.
And then the UK also will have a lot. So will Brussels and Canada will have a lot of red too.
Yeah.
So like we're huge in Alberta.
Yeah, I don't know why Alberta specifically, but I would have thought like Toronto would have been a hot spot. That's where the financial district is for
We're
Canada.
big in Vancouver. We're big in Toronto too, man. I mean, Montreal.
Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. I didn't see that it was red.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty well represented throughout the U.S.
We have every state, right? Every state in the U.S.
Oh God, yes. Except
there's no one. No, there it is.
Okay, cool.
All right, we got. I was going to say no one in South Dakota. No,
we are in every single state. Yeah, Tennessee, Nebraska.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
Something special, guys. It's something special. When you join True Trading Group, you really are becoming part of something special.
Yeah. Yes, Trader TV is in Toronto. They do like us. We do like them.
Oh, we have Alaska, Keith, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We have Alaska.
Let's see.
Yeah, they are.
There's our 7 members in Alaska.
Who is up there?
Where? Up here?
Yeah. That's like uninhabitable, isn't it?
No, it's the Yukon Peninsula. Dominator AK. Now that makes sense. Hang on. This makes sense. I thought for a while Dominator AK, the AK stands for like AK-47 is Dominator, but it's really for Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought like, I imagine like, what's that TV show?
Ice Road Truckers?
Yeah. Did you guys know what state in the United States is the most western state, and what state is the most eastern state? Does anybody know the answer to this question? This question, do you know what's the most eastern state in the United States?
If anyone lives in Antarctica and they want to join, I will personally buy you your membership. Just thought you should know that.
So the correct answer is actually Alaska for both. Because I forgot the name of it, like the East Meridian line or whatever it is. Some of those islands from Alaska actually pop onto the opposite side of that line. So Alaska is technically the farthest east and the farthest west state. It's Alaska for both. Interesting, isn't it?
I'm flipping fascinated.
I know.
All
Fun
right.
facts. Who said True Trading Group is only about trading?
I mean, it's also about sales.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Miller. Yes, the Aleutian Islands. There you go. He knows.
Ay, Dios mío.
All right. Does anybody have a trading related question for me? I don't know where. I don't know how.
Screw it. We're an hour and 33 minutes. Go into the platform. I'm gonna go. I gotta go to this like garden thing tonight.
A garden thing?
Yeah, Sarah is gonna go with the kids and her mom to this like Fairchild Tropical Gardens. They're doing like a night garden thing, so I'm gonna go there.
All right, that sounds like a lot of fun.
You know what? I get to spend time with the family, man. It's not bad, you know. Indu Z. sign up for the platform, and I'll make sure that Mike gives you private 30 minutes to cover UPST or whatever you want.
Tracy Thomas says, do you teach smart money concepts in the program, e.g. supply, demand zones, liquidity, breaks of structure, changes
Absolutely.
of multi-time frame analysis, etc.? Tracy Thomas, that's literally exactly what I teach you in the platform. Okay, so when you guys are joining True Trading Group, you have to realize you are not just going to learn some special little secret gimmick that I figured out in my mom's basement. You're going to be getting the same level of education that I received when I worked at a hedge fund in New York. When I first got hired there, the first 3 months of my actual employment, every day when I would go to work, I would go into like a classroom style setting for 3 months, and I had to go through and pass a training program before they let me step onto the trading floor. So you're going to be getting access to a simplified version of real world professional strategies and professional analysis on both a micro scale, but then also on a bigger macro scale, and understanding how all of these concepts work together. So I hope that helps answer your question, Tracy. All right. Oh, the lesson on Snowflake. I didn't even talk about the lesson on day trading or swing trading, Adam. See, we got caught up with geography. I got to talk about this. Let's go over this, guys. I'll give you this quick lesson. I totally forgot about the Snowflake lesson. This was an absolute monster trade for us today. Short Snowflake. We talked about it yesterday. We told you guys we were short this yesterday. Why were we short Snowflake? Two main things.
All right, well, I got to run, so.
Go ahead. I got this. I got this with Joe. I want to get over. This is a very important lesson. I promised people we would talk about this, guys. I'm sorry we got caught up there on geography lessons that were totally irrelevant. This can help you guys make money. The knowing about the Aleutian Islands is not going to help you guys make money unless you go to Jeopardy. So let's talk about Snowflake. Okay. The trade on Snowflake from yesterday to today was based on a combination of catalysts, a fundamental catalyst plus a technical catalyst. The highest probability setups that you will find in the market is going to be when a technical catalyst lines up with a fundamental catalyst. What was the fundamental catalyst? Microsoft was downgraded by UBS. The site in the report was specifically talking about like cloud services and software, cloud computing and all of that, and a weakening of companies spending in that area, in that arena going into 2023. Well, that is exactly what the business that Snowflake is in. So when that downgrade hit Microsoft, and I'll show you Microsoft's chart real quick, you saw Microsoft getting pummeled here the last 2 days. Once Microsoft, huge gap down yesterday, Microsoft getting pummeled on the back of that news. Snowflake also getting pummeled on the back of that news. So that's the reason why Snowflake has been weak, right? But here's the technical setup now. All right, this is the technical setup now. You'll see this is a very obvious level of support for Snowflake. That level was tested 5 or 6 times. It held every single time. And now you finally break beneath it yesterday. You can see you broke beneath it yesterday, and that opens the floodgates up to fill its gap, because when you look back to the left, there is no structure there until you get to your gap fill, and your gap fill is all the way down at 126. When I shorted this stock yesterday, I did not have 122 on my list for my target. 122 was not my target. 126, 127 was my target. Okay. But we got there today right off the open. We got there right off the open. And it turned out to be an absolute monster. I got flat around $122.40. Okay. Short from $132 yesterday. It was a monster trade. Okay. Look at this thing. Just an absolute beast. But the lesson that we're going to talk about is, I told you, how do you know when to turn, or how do you know when to day trade versus swing trade a particular stock, right? How do you know when to day trade versus swing trade? Well, we're going to go over that now. So in order to have this lesson, we have to go to yesterday's price action, not today's. So let's go to yesterday's price action. Here is yesterday's price action. Okay. So yesterday, right, you had the news with Microsoft. Okay. And right off the open, we broke. This is that level. So this white line, that's the support level on the daily chart, right? There's the support level on the daily chart. We all see that. So when I go to the 3-minute chart, right, there it is again. There's that level. So we broke it yesterday. When we broke it yesterday, Okay, I waited for this bounce back, and I went ahead right on that little bounce back, and I got short Snowflake right there. That's where I'm short Snowflake. This is from yesterday against this resistance level, right? This 134 resistance area, right? So that's where I got short. Now, as the day goes on, you can see we bang right away. We just dropped and made new lows. So I started covering some of my position. I took some profit off the table, but I was still in, still in about half of that position size from the short from yesterday. Okay, so it took some profit, but now I'm holding. And then what happens yesterday? Yesterday, Snowflake, the whole day, look, this is that support level. That support level broke. The whole day, we're trading underneath it. We try to get back above that level. So you try to get back above that level and can't. And then you start to pull back in. This is very important that we tried to get back above this level and couldn't, because the SPY yesterday was green. The SPY was green yesterday. Snowflake stayed red the entire day. And even when the SPY broke out to new highs of the day, Snowflake, never mind Snowflake get back to the high of the day, which is all the way up here, but it couldn't even get back above that previous support, which is now acting as resistance, right? As I pan this out, you can see, look, right? Look, there's that support, right? There's that support. There's the support of this level, okay? So you can see once you got underneath it, you tried to get back above it and you couldn't. Now, at this moment, I told members in chat, True Trading Group members, true or false, yesterday, I had said to you, guys, if Snowflake pulls back away from that 134 level, and if we close down around 129, 130, I'm going to hold this position overnight, because that is a confirmed break and rejection of a prior support level. So I've got a clean technical break, and I've got a fundamental catalyst to cause weakness in the market and in the stock. I'm going to hold that position. When you have situations, this is how you know, do I day trade it or do I swing trade it? Do I hold the position or do I get out before the day is over? When you break a major level and there is relative weakness or relative strength, depending on what the overall market's doing. In this case, it's relative weakness because I'm short. The stock is weak. But the same concept applies if the stock is relatively strong. What does that mean? Let's say the market is red and the market's making a new low, but this stock is above a key resistance level and it's green on the day. And the market is making new lows and this stock pulls back and it gets to that previous resistance level. And now it's support. Now it's holding above it. Even though the market goes to new lows and the market's red, this stock is still green and it's holding above that key support level. That's relative strength. The exact same system would apply there, but you'll just be long the stock, right? And you could be holding that into the following day. For Snowflake, for this trade, it's all about relative weakness. So you got the technical break, you got back up to that level became resistance, right? It was support for a month and a half, right? Support for a month and a half. You see it right here on the daily chart. You broke it yesterday, and then it became resistance. And then you'll notice that right into the close, look at what Snowflake did into the close. Look how the stock ran away from 134. So 134 was support. Now it's resistance. So when you see something like that, relative weakness, break, retest, fade, right? Break, okay? Break the level, retest the level, fade the level. That's a sign and a confirmation that level is broken. And that level is now officially resistance. That's exactly what I said to members. And again, true or false, members, you guys don't, people don't take my word for it. I said, if you see that, I'm holding this position into tomorrow. I'm expecting more downside. Now that you get confirmation that level's broken. And that's exactly what happened today. I held about half of my position, and then the market opens today, and this thing just absolutely collapses. Are you kidding me? Absolutely freaking collapses. And we just, right off the open, we dropped. I just took profits off the table when we broke through the low. And then my final take profit was right, where are we at? I believe my final take profit was, where's 122? Where was it? In here? It was 122.40. It was either here or here. I think it was here. So 122.40. okay, was my final. Nope, it was back here. We didn't get to 121 yet. So right there is my final take profit, 122.40, right? And I shorted it back here at 132. 131.75 was my average cost on the short, was 131.75. I got a partial fill above 132, but the bulk of my position was filled under 132, gave me the 131.75 average. And then you guys can see that just a monster trade today. Just a complete rollover, half the position. We just loaded it off. And just sick trade. Okay, just a sick trade. All right. So there you have it. So that's the lesson today. That's a lesson today I want you guys to take from this. Is like, how do you know when it's okay to like hold on to your position, right? Like the whole concept of you guys, like a lot of people sell out of winning trades too soon. This is something that you can do to help you stay in winning trades longer. Like you might get into something and it's intended to be a day trade, and then that day trade turns into a swing trade. And this is one of those lessons, right? Cool. Makes sense. Everybody got that? Good lesson. That makes sense, everybody? Anybody have any questions about that before I wrap things up? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Glenn. Excellent job, you too, man, trading those small caps. I see you, bro. Glenn Wilson, amazing small cap trader. New Age Mito says, I'll like to trade, looking for someone I can trade with. I don't know much. Come to True Trading Group, man. I'll be more than happy to teach you. So will the 10,500 members. We'll be more than happy to teach you. If you're looking for people to trade with and you're looking to learn, I'm telling you now, not just because it's my company, but True Trading Group, there really is none better. You can just ask members in True Trading Group that'll tell you that. I mean, I see the results that members have. It's unbelievable. People that never traded a stock or an option a day in their life are now fulfilling their goals, and some of them becoming full-time traders and actually leaving their jobs and taking their financial situations into their own hands. It's just incredible. It's amazing. But you got to take it seriously. There's risk involved when you guys get into the markets. You can lose money if you don't know what you're doing. So it's important that you take the time, take it seriously. And if you guys want to truly learn, True Trading Group's platform can help you do just that. Okay. Nice. Way to go, Glenn. $6,000 profit today for you. Great job, man. Great job, Glenn. All right, guys. So again, listen, I want to make sure everybody fully understands. You have two choices on how you can join the True Trading Group family. Two choices. Okay. Option one, $13.20, one payment for the entire year. You get a free laptop, a double your money back guarantee, and a free one-on-one mentor session with one of our pro traders. Option two, two-pay system. $800 today. You get started, full access to the entire platform. $800 6 months from now. All right. If you want to pay off the second $800 payment early, we'll give you a 25% discount if you want to do that. Okay. So those are two choices. Go to ttgoffer.com. If you want the one pay, $13.20 for the whole year, you're done. You don't pay us another buck. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Okay, click apply code. The price will drop to $13.20. You see the laptop. You're good to go. Check out. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. We'll give you a welcome email with instructions how to claim the free laptop after you guys subscribe. You'll get the one-on-one mentor session, and double your money back guarantee. If you can't make the $13.20 back at least once during your membership, we'll give you back $2,640, $2,640. We will give you back. That's how confident we are in our platform's ability to help you guys reach your goals. If you want the two-pay system, you'll pay $800 to get started. Use coupon code TTG8002. That is TTG8002. If you guys want to get started for just $800, right? Same thing. Free laptop, double your money back guarantee, and the free one-on-one mentor session when you guys join True Trading Group here today. And remember, anyone that joins the membership, you have a chance at a $2,000 giveaway tomorrow on the live stream. We're going live at 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in, join me. We're going to be going live at 3 p.m. for the final trading hour of the day, final trading hour of the week. And we'll be giving away $2,000 to one lucky TTG member that joins the platform before Friday. And then you also have the trial. We're giving away $1,000 to a trial member tomorrow on the live stream. Go to ttgthree.com. It's only $3. It's a one-time payment. There's no automatic upgrade. It's a one-time payment of $3. Go to ttgthree.com. You get 7 full trading days. Weekends don't count. 7 full trading days as part of our trial. See if True Trading Group is right for you. And when you join, you automatically will be included in the giveaway for $1,000 on tomorrow's live stream. Let me show you guys the platform so you know exactly what you're getting access to. because it is the entire platform when you join. Even if you select the 2-pay system and only pay $800 today, you get the entire platform. So all the courses, all the tools. Let me show you what the stuff looks like. Our chat room. This is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live in the mic. We're calling out trades in real time. We're answering questions. We're giving you guys market commentary from pre-market all the way through till market close. So with you from pre-market all the way through the day. We're not gone after an hour or two, and you'll have to fend for yourself. You'll also use the mobile app. It lets you see the screen share, listen to the audio, get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade, so that even if you're not in front of your computer, you can follow along with what we're doing in chat. 2 private study groups per year with our mods, so you guys can ask questions and speed up your learning curve. Benzinga Pro's live newsfeed. This will cost you over $1,000 if you went to Benzinga directly. It's included free with your membership. TradingView's premium charting software. Okay. TradingView's premium charting software. That's $600 a year. It's included with your membership. The Trade Idea Scanner, a few $100 a year. That's included with your membership. ETNA Simulator lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, so you can practice implementing what you're learning. That's included with your membership. Dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. Very expensive data is included with your membership. A trading journal breaks your trading down to the numbers and statistics, included with your membership. A social sentiment screener will tell you what's trending on, what is being talked about most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, insider buying, insider selling, short data. A watch list every day from the mods, so you know exactly what stocks to focus your attention on with a game plan on how to trade them. All of our courses. Access to every single course we have. There's no upsell for courses. There's no additional VIP courses that cost more money. Simplified version of what I learned working at the fund. You get access to all the beginner, advanced options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto futures, all the courses. They're all included when you guys join. You're also going to get a video library with 400 hours worth of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted with members covering a variety of topics live. And you can actually attend. You can watch these, and then you can actually attend them live once you become full-time members. Time to invest in something real, folks. Something that gives you a real chance of reaching your goals. All right. I can't guarantee you'll be successful just because you joined True Trading Group, but I can guarantee that if you don't make back your membership fee at least once after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending a study group, I'll give you back double your money. And that is the deal that I make when you join True Trading Group. That's important because 78% of our members renew their membership. You've got 2 options: $13.20 one-time payment, free laptop, double your money back, one-on-one mentor session, or second option, 2-pay system. $800 now, $800 in 6 months. For the 1-pay, use coupon code TTG121. For the 2-pay, use coupon code TTG8002. If you have any questions, text us 786-505-4049. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow.